Kroger announcing today it plans to get into the retail space with the launch of its own apparel brand named Dip. The brand will be developed by fashion designer Joe Mimran.
Known from Club Monaco, Pink Tartan, and others. This comes on the heels of HSBC initiating Michael Kors as a buy this morning, saying the stock's current valuation is, quote, too low to ignore. Is retail on its way to becoming the next it sector? Joining us to discuss, CNBC Fast Money traders Tim Seymour and Pete Najarian. Hi, guys. Good to see you.
Guys, did you know the background of the Dip designer? Because I did. Just let Sarah fill in the details.
Look, a sartorial guy like yourself, I'm sure, knows all about the fashion. In fact, I think you're running right down to Kroger to buy your next suit, correct?
All my clothes, no doubt about it.
This fall, Wilfred, they're coming to Kroger and Fred Meyer locations. What's the sentiment down there on retail in general? Obviously, there are winners and losers in the group, but it's been outperforming.
Well, let me jump on the staples retailers, because I don't think Kroger's a place you're hiding out for anything. In fact, I think the 40% move or the 45% move off the lows is really just a catch-up trade, and I would leave these things for dead. I think whether we're in a rising rate environment or not, I think the multiples on these stocks as a group peaked a couple of years ago for obvious reasons in terms of how people were playing the markets. Heavy margin pressure. Walmart is actually back to trying to beat on price. Obviously, we know what Amazon and Whole Foods are doing in the space. I think Whole Foods kind of encroachment upon the consumable space means I don't want to be Kroger right now. I don't want to own that stock.
I'd agree with Tim on that particular name, but I actually like this rebound that the name had because, quite frankly, the Amazon effect is what sold off Kroger. So the fact that it's back to where it was, I think, actually shows you that there are companies out there that are beating and winning. And I think the ones that are really winning are names like Target, TJ Maxx, Macy's. I think there are names that if they are doing the right thing to attack exactly where they need to and focus on where are they getting their sales from, I think those are the ones that are winning. And obviously, you've got to have a presence in e-commerce. If you do, and if you can compete, whether you're Best Buy or Target or any of these names, you can do well. Look at a Target right now, still trading at a 13 PE. The stock is pushing right up against the 52-week highs. I think there are numbers out there right now in specific retail that can win.
But I think there's a higher cost to e-commerce. And again, I would go back to some of these staples retailers. You're overstored in the entire space. The Germans are coming with Aldi and Seidel. I mean, I don't want to be there. Meanwhile, Kors, I think it's a different story. I think actually Amazon has pushed some tough love on the sector. I think they're much better in terms of their inventory. They're not over-promoting. Management has been very disciplined in terms of maintaining margins. And I actually think you have an upswing there, especially from Jimmy Choo and overseas.
That was by the way, that upgrade today, that sounded very temporary, Wilf. When I was listening to what they were talking about, 88 price target, but it looked like they were looking very short term. Hey, we think right now valuations are there. Going forward, further out, they're going to be into some very stiff competition. So I think short term, you can be in a Michael Kors. Do you want to be there long term? I'm not so sure.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.